is probably the best on our team. She got to the line 16 times on Saturday and was just ultra aggressive attacking the rim, and you can just tell she just looks and feels so much more comfortable than when she did coming off both her injuries. So that's really good to see, and it really adds another dimension to our team.
You guys were 10 out of 10 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Bailey hit most of those.
Yeah, she did, and she, like I said, she just does a good job of attacking and can score near the rim, even though she's not super big, and just has different angles. She gets her shot off and, can kind of get her shoulder into the defender and still be able to get an and one, and, just does a really good job of creating for us down there and also creating for others.
Cleaning up the GPAC Awards the past couple of weeks, Coach. Ann Bose takes the defensive honors this week.
Yeah, she takes defensive honors, and Ann played really well both games and somewhat limited minutes. Concordia did a little bit of a box and one against her with that second group and tried to limit her that way, but she had another really good game against Morningside. And we've seen throughout the year Ann can just score in bunches, and when she gets hot, it's like, watch out, just try to get her the ball as much as possible. So she did get Defensive Player of the Week this week, and then our other freshmen have still played really well. McKenna Yates had 17, kind of a quiet 17 on Saturday. Gentry Marks comes in off the bench and just works her tail off and gives us extra possession. So we've had a lot of freshmen come in and play really well for us.
Bose has been the player who's really provided us a spark here at the end of the season. When she comes on, look out, something's going to happen.
Yeah, that is for sure. Like I said, when she gets hot or she feels it or ball's in her hand, it's look out, and that second group is kind of gelling right now with Bailey coming back and being a scorer for us, and then Alyssa Baker can come in and do some good things both offensively and defensively for us. And then you have Kiernan, that's steady old Kiernan for the last 4 years, and she played really well on Saturday, and then like I talked about, Gentry, and so that second group has definitely provided a lift for us coming off the bench.
So Midland tonight finish off the regular season on Saturday against Doane. Special message for the team this week?
Just to finish, it's kind of light at the end of the tunnel. The season can get long, but I think this is the time of year where you need to be playing well and you give yourself a chance to get good seeds in GPAC tournament, hopefully a good seed in the national tournament. But you need to finish the season on a strong note. Sorry about that. We're good.
All right, it's Midland here tonight, a team that's 4-22 on the season. They're 4-16 in the conference. We saw this group earlier and beat them at home.
Yeah, we did, and this was the first time. The Midland game, we started off in kind of a light 2-2-1 press and fell back into man, and that's when we kind of saw, like, oh, maybe this press is good for us, and not that it created that many turnovers, but it just had us play at a much, much faster pace. And so that was kind of the start of it, and going back to watch this film, we still didn't play at the pace I don't think that we're playing at now. And so that's going to be the challenge tonight, is continue to play at this high pace, fast pace. And, if you take a few quick shots, they don't go in, then you have to know when to settle down. But I think we're much better playing at this pace.
Jenna Weber, their best player. But, again, we controlled her pretty well the first time around.
Yeah, she is a good player. They have two guards, her and number 3, that can score in a variety of ways. They can shoot the three. They can hit a pull-up. They can post. They can score near the rim. They have some pretty good players there. They're just not super deep, and then they're just not super tall by any means either. And so they have some holes that hopefully we can take advantage of as well.
We attacked this group the same way we did the first time?
Yeah, our press is going to be a little bit different than what we did the first time, and I just think that playing at the faster pace is going to be an advantage for us. So try to press them, try to get some easy looks that way, and then half-court man, we just have to do a good job without fouling. Sometimes we get in a little bit of foul trouble out there, and so still being aggressive without fouling then.
All right, good.
Thank you, sir.
Gina Douglas, head coach for Hastings College. Stick around. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Mike Well back here in Fremont, getting sent for Hastings College basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. One of several games going on in the GPAC tonight as we get ready to wrap up the regular season here this week. Mount Marty is on the road tonight. They're in Omaha, taking on the College of St. Mary's. Doane is playing in Seward against Concordia. Dakota Wesleyan up in Forest City, Iowa against the Waldorf Warriors. Morningside is at Dordt, Northwestern at Briar Cliff. And again, Hastings playing here in Fremont against Midland. That's the tip-off show. Stick around. The game is coming up next on Extreme Sports.
You've been listening to The Tip-Off Show, brought to you by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. Stay tuned. Hastings College Play-by-Play is up next on your exclusive home for Bronco Sports, Extreme Sports.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my Saint, my Hero bracelets, Sober Dough Bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunnel and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all three streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all three streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
Hastings College basketball is brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare. By Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, located at 2800 Osborne Drive East in Hastings. By Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy great food, good service, and a warm, friendly atmosphere at 2017 West 2nd. By Ruts Heating and Air, your York Midwest dealer in Hastings and Kearney. By Bob Sass Flowers, 2618 West 2nd, serving Hastings since 1955. By Hastings Irrigation Pipe Company, working hard to develop high-performance products. By Bosselman Energy, a fuel supplier and distributor offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. By the Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. By Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. By Highland Dairy. And by Teammates of Nebraska. Now, here's the voice of the Broncos, Mike Will.
Again, welcome back to Fremont. It is Hastings College and Midland going here tonight. Women's men's basketball doubleheader. The women's game is up first. Starting lineups brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Hastings will go with McKenna Yates, the 5'8" freshman out of McCool Junction. Mariah Vila, the 5'5" junior out of Scotts Bluff. Tanis Ariando, the 5'5" sophomore out of Greeley. Rachel Gooden, the 6'3" sophomore out of Adams Central. And Macy Bryant, the 5'11" junior out of Fremont, the transfer from Nebraska Kearney. Midland University will go with Ellie Boulvard, a 5'11" sophomore out of Lincoln East High School. Erin Foxhall is a 5'9" senior out of Semerick, Australia. Jenna Weber is a 5'9" sophomore out of Spring Hill, Kansas. Zoe Sims, a 5'8" freshman from Fredonia, Kansas. And Sarah Shepard, 5'10", a senior here out of Fremont. So the Warriors going to be dressed in their homestanding white uniforms here tonight. They're blue and gold trim. Hastings going to be in their road black uniforms here tonight. Midland 4-22 on the season, 4-16 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Hastings coming in 20-6 on the season, 15-5 in the conference. The Broncos currently sitting in fourth place in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, still trailing Dordt, Briar Cliff, and Dakota Wesleyan. Again, the top 8 teams in the regular season standings will move on to the GPAC postseason tournament. That gets underway next week. Midland, a team that is averaging 60 points per ball game on offense, 60.1 to be exact. They're giving up 77.2 on the defensive end. Midland hitting 38% of their field goal tries so far this year, 33% from three-point territory, 68% from the free throw line. Hastings was able to beat this team earlier this season in a game played at Lynn Farrell Arena, 79-52. That was a game played on January the 8th. Broncos will shoot to our basket to our left as we view it here from the side court at Weichert Event Center in Fremont here this afternoon. The ball is in the air. The tip controlled by the Broncos. So Hastings will have the opening possession here. There's a long-range jumper by Avila to start things off for three. Your shot good. Mariah Avila hits the three-pointer for Hastings, and the Broncos out on top, 3-0. Hastings will apply pressure here in the backcourt. The ball is going to be lost out of bounds. A turnover on Midland. Jenna Weber couldn't control the pass down there in the baseline. The ball goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Warriors. Hastings will play things in. Avila hitting the three-pointer to get things started for the Broncos. 3-0 is the score. Hastings out on top. Avila plays the ball in now. Macy Bryant has got it to Avila. Out on top now to Yates. Takes the ball at the elbow. Right side of the lane. Can't put up a shot. Yates out to Macy Bryant. Here's Avila with the ball. Avila drives it down the right side of the lane. And a reaching in foul is going to be called here on the Warriors. So a foul will go on Midland here. Hastings will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. They get it down here. Here's a free throw line jumper is up there and in. Avila has got the first 5 points of the ball game for the Broncos. 5-0 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. Here comes Midland back with the ball. Jenna Weber gets into the offensive zone now to Ellie Boulvard. Over on the left side is going to be Weber with the ball looking to penetrate. Can't do it. Throws it out here to Zoe Sims. Over to a Foxhall. Throws up a three-pointer and hits it. Erin Foxhall hits the three-pointer for Midland. 5-3 is the score. 8:51 to play here in the first quarter from Fremont here this afternoon. There's Avila with the ball. Comes out in three-point territory to Gooden. Over here now to a McKenna Yates. Open for three. Won't take the shot. Comes out to Tanis Ariando. Dribbles it at the free throw line. The ball's going to be poked away. Picked up here by Jenna Weber. Coming back the other way for Midland. Her shot is up there and in. Weber scores on the Hastings College turnover. 5-5 is the score. Here's Gooden on the other end. Her shot is up there and in. Broncos outrace the defense and score. 7-5 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. There's a Sarah Shepard with the ball. Back in the offensive zone. Here it's a Foxhall. Hastings in the man-to-man defense. Sims has got the ball. Out on the far side. Dribbling down to the baseline. Stopping down there is Bovard. Out on the wing now. Taking the ball into the lane. A shot is up there. No good by Shepard. And she's going to be fouled in the play. So it's going to be Sarah Shepard going to the free throw line. The foul is going to go on Avila. That's going to be her first. That's going to be team foul number 1 on the Broncos. And Sarah Shepard will go to the free throw line for Midland. She's a 56% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there and in. 29 out of 51 on the season for Sarah Shepard. Again, Midland as a team hitting 68% from the foul line. Next shot is up there and good. And now it's a 7-7 ball game. Hastings and Midland here this evening on Extreme Sports. There's Avila with the ball. Gets it outside to Tanis. Sends it inside down to Macy Bryant. The ball poked away. Goes out of bounds. Turnover Hastings. Second turnover of the ball game on the Broncos. Midland will play things in off of the far sideline. Jenna Weber will look to get things in here for Midland. She'll get things in to Foxhall. She has the ball tipped away and it's picked up by Hastings. Second turnover of the ball game now for Midland. Here's Avila back with it now for the Broncos. Avila sets and fires for a 3. Shot is up there. It's off of the front iron. No good. Rebound comes down here to Jenna Weber down the near sideline. Bovard has got the ball. Bovard out here between the rings now to Sims. Bovard gets the ball back here. Goes over to Erin Foxhall. Hands the ball away to Zoe Sims. Bovard has got it. Drives it down the left side of the lane. Comes back out to Foxhall. Now we got a whistle out here in the 3-point territory. Away from all the action. McKinney Yates picking up the personal foul. That's going to be your first. Team foul number 2 on the Broncos. Non-shooting situation. It'll be Midland playing things in here on the near sideline. That's a Foxhall with the ball. Free throw line extended. Hands the ball away to Sarah Shepard. Takes the ball in the paint. Back out here to Foxhall from 15. Shot good. Erin Foxhall, she's got 5 points early. And Midland has got a 2-point lead over the Broncos. 9-7 is the score. Midland has won only 4 games all season long. They're 4-22 on the year. 4-16 in the conference. There's a pass over the head of Macy Bryant out of bounds. Third turnover on Hastings in the ball game. Midland's got 2 turnovers. Warriors have got an early lead here over the Broncos. 6:40 to play here in the first quarter. 9-7 is the score. There's a Bovard with the ball. Has it poked away. The scramble is on. Tanis picks her up. Third turnover now on Midland. Tanis sets the ball to Mariah Avila. Now to Rachel Gooden. There's Macy Bryant. Over to Tanis Ariando. Tanis comes over here. Jump pass to Avila. Rolls it into the free throw circle. Can't put up a shot. Out here to Yates. She'll take a long 3 and hit it. McKinney Yates hits a long 3-pointer for the Broncos. And Hastings goes out on top now by a score of 10-9. Shepard has got the ball. Her passing can be deflected out of bounds. Here comes that second group in now for Hastings. Everybody out. 5 in, 5 out. It's going to be Ann Bowes out there. Bailey Kissinger comes out. Alyssa Baker comes out there. Also coming in will be Gentry Marks and also Kernan Polk. So the score is 10-9. Hastings has got a 1-point lead here over Midland Women's College basketball. Shepard has got it here in backcourt and she falls down on the play. We're going to have a foul called here. It's going to go on Hastings. Ann Bowes picks up the foul. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 3 on the Broncos. 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 10-9 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. They play things into Sarah Shepard. Now to Bovard on the far side. Comes back to a Foxhall into the offensive zone. There's a Sarah Shepard as she works against Bowes, the defensive player of the week this week in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Zoe Sims with the ball. Two-handed pass comes over here to Shepard. Takes the ball on the dribble to the left side of the lane, and she bangs one off of the window. Sarah Shepard scores 11-10. Now Midland has got the lead here over the Broncos. Here's Kissinger to the basket. Her shot is up there and in. Bailey Kissinger had 26 in the ball game on this Saturday against Northwestern. She gets her first field goal here. Now a steal here in the backcourt. Kissinger's got the ball. Moves her down in the corner. That's Bowes with it now. Takes it into the lane. Her shot is going to be up there. No good. Rebound comes down to Sarah Shepard. Here comes Midland back the other way down the near sideline. Zoe Sims has got the ball. Out here to Sarah Shepard. Shepard works against Bowes. Takes it to the left wing over there on the far sideline. Gives the ball away. It's going to be taken away. Taking away the 5th turnover on Midland. Here's Baker at the other end. Her shot is up and in. Alyssa Baker scores for the Broncos, and Hastings goes out on top now by a score of 14-11. Here's the pass down the near sideline. It gets away from Shepard. Turnover number 6 in the ball game now for Midland. Hastings with the ball. Broncos have the 3-point lead, 14-11. There's Bailey Kissinger down the left side of the lane to the goal. Her shot rolls off of the front iron. No good. Rebound Kissinger. She lost it. The scramble is on. And finally we have got a jump ball down there. And the possession arrow pointing in favor of Midland. So the Warriors will come back the other way. Leah Redding coming into the ball game now for Midland. So Redding comes in. She's a 5'6" junior out of Grand Junction, Colorado. And now Midland wants to call a timeout. Take a break with 4:20 to play here in the first quarter. Hastings 14, Midland 11. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
As we come back, a three-pointer put up there by Weber that's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to the Broncos, 14-11. Hastings has got the lead. There's Kernan Polk driving the ball to the basket and scoring. First field goal of the ball game for Kernan Polk. It's now 16-11. Broncos have got the lead, and now we got a traveling violation here in backcourt. Traveling violation called on Leah Redding. The Broncos right now on a 6-0 run over Midland. Broncos are out on top now by a score of 16-11. 7 turnovers on the Warriors so far here in the first quarter. Hastings will play things in. Kissinger has got the ball. Kissinger comes out here to Gentry Marks over to Ann Bowes. Bowes on the far sideline. Dribbling with the ball. Gets it now into the hands of Kissinger. Drives it into the lane. Her shot off the window is going to be no good. She falls down on the play, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to be a foul here, and it's going to go on Redding. Leah Redding picks up the foul. That's going to be her first. So going to the free throw line for the Broncos is going to be a Bailey Kissinger. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. Kissinger 75% from the free throw line so far this season. Kissinger got there a lot on Saturday. She was 14 out of 16 from the free throw line. Next one is going to be up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Midland. So 17-11 is the score. Hastings now on a 7-0 run here in the first quarter. Jenna Weber has got the ball. Penetrates. Here's a pass nearly intercepted. Now it is. Here comes Bailey Kissinger back the other way. Bailey to Baker. Shot good. Alyssa Baker scores. She's got 4 points in the ball game. 19-11 is the score. A 9-0 run for Hastings here in the first. We're just by the 3-minute mark. 19-11. Hastings has got the lead. There's a Weber with the ball, 2 to the whistle, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be an offensive foul chalked up there on the Midland. That's going to be their third team foul here in the first quarter, so Hastings will get it on the turnover. Midland already with 9 turnovers here in the first quarter. Hastings on a 9-0 run. And the Broncos will come back the other way. There's a Hastings with the ball. That's a Bryant from the deep left corner. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. The ball fought for. Brought down by Foxhall. And now we got a foul called here in backcourt. Bryant picks up the foul. That's going to be your first. It's our first group back in there now for the Broncos. Hastings out on top, 19-11. 2:40 to play here in the first quarter. There's a pass down the floor. It's going to be overthrown, and Hastings will pick her up. 10 turnovers now in Midland. Hastings has got the ball. The Broncos have a 19-11 lead here in this one. There's a McKenna Yates with the ball on the dribble. Takes it out on the baseline. Pass down in the corner to Ariando. There's Avila. Now Bryant at the free throw line. Bryant down the lane. Puts it up, and the shot no good. Rolls off of the front iron. Rebound comes down to Foxhall. Foxhall gets it now to a Jenna Weber. Head of the forecourt. Weber working against the Tanis Ariando. Weber to the far side, and the pass is going to be deflected out of bounds. Trying to get the ball to Redding. It was tipped out of bounds over there by Ann Bose for Hastings. It'll be Midland playing things in off of the far sideline. 2:05 to play here in the first quarter. 19-11. Hastings has got the lead. Redding with the ball. Leah Redding having problems with the dribble. Now Tanis goes for the steal. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow pointing in favor of Hastings, so that'll be a turnover on Midland. Broncos are sitting at 20-6 on the season. 15-5 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference, on a roll here. At the end of the season, we have won 7 games in a row and 10 out of our last 11. Broncos now with an 8-point lead here. There's a shot by Yates for 3. Shots up there and in. McKenna Yates now with 6 points in the ball game. 22-11 is the score. Hastings on a 12-0 run here in the first quarter. After Midland got off to a nice start, there's a shot with a short right baseline. No good by Zoe Sims. Rebound comes down to Midland. Now a jump ball is going to be called. Katie Anna Peterson came down with the rebound for Midland, but she's tied up in the play. The possession arrow pointing in favor of Midland. Warriors will inbound the ball baseline right side underneath their own basket. Jenna Weber will get things in. There's a shot on the left side. It's going to be no good there by Gracie Holm. Rebound comes down to a Hastings. Long pass down the floor. Yates trying to grab it. It goes out of bounds. And it's going to be a turnover on Hastings. The long pass down the floor. Yates tried to catch up with it there and couldn't do it. It goes out of bounds. And it'll be Midland playing things in. That's the 4th turnover on the Broncos here in the first quarter. There's a Sarah Shepard dribbling between a couple of defenders. Ball knocked loose. Hastings has got it on the turnover. Tanis on the baseline. And she loses the ball out of her hands, out of bounds. 5 turnovers on Hastings. We've got 12 turnovers on Midland here in the first quarter. 1:12 to play in the opening period. 22-11. Hastings has got the lead. There's a pass that's going to be deflected back out of bounds. Midland will play things in again. And the Broncos beat this team earlier in Hastings 79-52. That was back on January the 8th. Here's a foul in backcourt. It's going to go on Ariando. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number 4. Team foul number 5 on the Broncos here in this first quarter. So we have some free throws. Sarah Shepard will go to the free throw line for Midland. 2 out of 2 so far tonight in this ball game. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. So now with 5 points in the ball game. 56% foul shooter on the season for Shepard. Next one is up there. It's going to be good. She's perfect tonight. It's now a 22-13 ball game. It breaks a 12-0 run here for the Broncos in the first quarter. Hastings with the ball. Yates has got it. Now to Avila. Back to Yates for 3. Shot is up there. Bingo. McKenna Yates with 9 points here in the ball game on 3 threes. It's now a 25-13 ball game. Pressure in backcourt by the Broncos. The ball going to be tipped away. It is loose. It's still in backcourt. Picked up by Peterson. Across the midcourt stripe now to Weber. Weber moves it down in the corner to Sims. Her shot for three is going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to Mariah Avila for the Broncos. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Hastings 25-13. They've got the lead. Ariando has got the ball. Dribbling out here. 3-point territory. Midland in a man-to-man defense. There's Avila. One dribble goes out here to Macy Bryant. Bryant now to Ariando. Down in the baseline. Throws it in the opposite corner. Avila for three. Shot good. Mariah Avila throws up a three-pointer. She's got 8 points in the ball game. 28-13. Midland plays things in, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. So Midland got off to a good start here in this ball game. They led 11-10, but the Broncos took over from there, and Hastings has got the lead after one quarter. Hastings 28, Midland 13. You're listening to Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
You are listening to Hastings College basketball on Extreme Sports.
Broncos in the first quarter, 11 out of 16 from the field, 68%. Hastings hitting 5 out of 7 on three-pointers, 71%. Midland was 4 out of 8, 50% in the first half. They were 1 out of 3 on three-pointers for 33%. Hastings gets the first shot here. That's no good. Midland has got the rebound. Hastings going on a 15-2 run in that first quarter. And the Broncos have got the 15-point lead here. That's a 28-13. Hastings down on top. Midland working with the ball. There's a shot taken up there by Shepard. It's going to be no good. And the rebound comes down here to the Broncos. Here's a Kernan Polk with the ball. Drives it to the hole. Her shot is up there. Bounces off of the right side. No good. Shepard with a rebound. Second quarter just underway. Hastings out on top here by a score of 28-13. Broncos looking for their 21st win of the season here this evening. There's a pass over on the far sideline. Shepard with the ball. Gets it out here to Sims. Sims dribbles it down the right side of the lane. Stops. Gets it to Gracie Holm, and a shot for three is up there and in. Gracie Holm hits the three-pointer for Midland. Now 28-16. 12-point lead for the Broncos. Hastings with the ball. There's Bose. Sets and fires for three. Shot good. And Bose hits a three-pointer. She's hitting 37% from three-point territory this year. That's her first field goal in the ball game. And the Broncos now lead by a score of 31-16 with 8:25 to play. And now we've got a timeout in Midland as Jenna Weber was trapped in the backcourt. They call a timeout to save the possession. We'll take a break with 8:21 to play here in the second quarter. Hastings 31, Midland 16 on Extreme Sports.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
You You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Bronco basketball for you here tonight on Extreme Sports. Hastings out on top, 31-16. There's a shot from the corner. It's going to be blocked down by Baker. Alyssa Baker brings the ball back for the Broncos. There's Bose to the ball. Bose dribbles to the free throw line, gives it away to Kissinger. Down the lane she goes. Her shot is up there, good. Bailey Kissinger gets her second field goal of the ball game. She's got 5 points, and it's now a 33-16 ball game. Hastings has got the lead. Midland has turned the ball over 12 times already against this defense of the Broncos. It's been awesome here in the past couple of weeks. There's a shot from the right baseline. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Back outside. Here's Bose for three. Shot is up there, no good. Kernan Polk with a rebound. Kernan goes to Bose. Her shot is up there and in. And Bose now with 5 points in the ball game. It's now 35-16. Hastings with the lead. Pressure again by the Broncos. Pass comes to the near sideline. Gracie Holm has got the ball. Holm dribbles out here against the Kissinger. Down to Jenna Weber. Weber out here in three-point territory against Baker. Bounce pass goes over on the left side to Peterson on the wing, being hounded over there by Gentry Marks. Pass out between the rings. That's a Shepard with the ball. Shepard down the lane, throws it up off of the glass. Her shot no good. Ball picked up on the hop. Here comes Kissinger back for the Broncos. 35-16. Hastings with the lead. Kissinger to Bose for three. Shot is up there. Off of the back iron, no good. Ball is lost out of bounds. Last touch there by Marks of Hastings. And Midland will play things in. Another line change for the Broncos. That's first group back out there now for Hastings. 35-16. Broncos have got the lead. Hastings jumped out to a 28-13 first quarter lead by going on an 18-2 run at the end of the first quarter. There's a Holm with the ball. Holm right-handed dribble into the offensive zone. Shepard has got it. Shepard now to Boulevard. He moves it down on the baseline. Driving the baseline is going to be Weber. Comes over here to Shepard. Now to Weber from the corner. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Foxhall the rebound, and she is tied up in the play. And a jump ball. Nope, a foul is going to be called. Raya Vila picks up the foul for Hastings. That's going to be her second foul. Team foul number one in the Broncos here in the second period. Hastings out on top 35-16 here. Women's college basketball. Gracie Holm is going to inbound the ball here for the Warriors. Baseline left side. Underneath their own basket, they will play things in from the corner. Weber has got it. Jenna Weber. Bounce pass now. They're in Foxhall. Foxhall drives the ball against the Gooden. Goes in the deep left corner in a traveling violation. Ellie Boulevard is hit with a traveling violation. Turnover number 13 in the ball game now for the Warriors. Hastings leading 35-16 here in the ball game. The Broncos still shooting over 60% from the floor here in the first half. McKenna Yates has got it. 200 pass out on top. Now they get it inside to Bryant. Her shot's going to be deflected. It goes out of bounds. And now we got a foul called. It's going to go on Sarah Shepard. That's going to be her first foul. Team foul number one in the Warriors. Going to the free throw line will be Macy Bryant. 73% foul shooter in the season. Her shot is up there. It is good. Bryant is a Fremont native. Went to Nebraska Kearney, then transferred to Hastings this year. So Bryant played in her home city here. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound good. And her follow shot's going to be no good. Rebound Shepard. 36-16. Biggest lead of the ball game now for the Broncos at 20 points here in the second quarter. Boulevard has got the ball. He gets it to Foxhall. Now to Sarah Shepard. Out here to Gracie Holm. Takes a deep three. Shot is up there. It's off of the back iron. No good. Foxhall with the rebound. The Sarah Shepard free throw line extended left side. Jenna Weber with the ball. She drives it against Bryant. Can't put up a shot. Foxhall will for three. Her shot is up there. No good. Yates with a rebound. McKenna Yates. Long pass ahead. Bryant grabs the ball. Bryant out here to Tanis Ariando. To Gooden. Out to Tanis. Left side of the lane. 200 pass out on top. Now we got a foul called. A foul here is going to go on the Broncos. is going to go on Gooden. That's going to be her first foul. Trying to set a screen over here. Picks up a personal foul. That's her first, team's second here in the second quarter. Shepard back the other way. Her shot is an air ball, no good. Foxhall with the rebound. Foxhall gets it to a Gracie Holm out here in three-point territory to Weber. Weber drives the ball to the rack. Her shot is up there. That one won't go. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Here come the Broncos back the other way. McKenna Yates has got the ball. Yates at the free throw line. She stops. Now a traveling violation as she ran into some traffic there at the charity stripe, and she's whistled for the traveling violation. 6 turnovers on Hastings here in the ball game. Micah O'Neill is going to come into the ball game now for the Broncos, and Gooden will come out. So Micah O'Neill, the 5'10" freshman out of Sumner, Nebraska, into the ball game now for the Broncos. 4:38 to play here in the second quarter. All Hastings so far in this ball game, a 20-point lead, 36-16. Foxhall has got the ball at the elbow. Bounce pass comes out here in the three-point territory. Driving the ball to the rack is going to be Bovaert. She loses the ball. Picked up here by Hastings. Yates now to O'Neill. Her shot is up and in. Michael O'Neill scores. McKenna Yates gets the assist. 38-16. Hastings with a lead. Approaching 4 minutes to play here in the second quarter from Fremont here this afternoon. Holm has got the ball to Bovaert. Sends it over there to a Foxhall in the baseline. There's a pass there. His shot's going to be up and in by Jenna Weber, and she's fouled in the play. So Weber breaks the long streak again for the Broncos, gets the field goal. Weber is going to go to the free throw line and try to make this a three-point play. Weber is 76% foul shooter on the season. Here comes Kissinger back in. Alyssa Baker comes back in for the Broncos. Weber to the free throw line. Her shot is up there around the rim and down. Midland now 5 out of 5 from the free throw line here today. Coming into the ball game, Leah Redding. Midland not very deep. They'll play about probably 8 girls, and that's just about the size of it here. Here's a Bose from the top of the key. Sends it down low to O'Neill. Shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Redding with a rebound. Leah Redding comes back on the dribble to the near sideline to Sarah Shepard. Cross-court pass goes over to Weber. Traveling violation. Turnover number 15 in the ball game now for Midland. 3:35 to play here in the first half. Hastings with the lead. Broncos hitting 57% from the field. Midland 31%. Hastings has already knocked down 6 3-pointers here in the ball game. Bowes with the ball, and she takes it from the wing to the goal. Her shot is up there, no good. Shepard with a rebound. Sarah Shepard gives it out to Holm. Now to Shepard. Down the near sideline. Sarah brings it back to the center of the floor. Kicks her back out here. Here's Redding from the elbow. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound Baker for Hastings. Down to Bailey Kissinger. Drives it all the way to the rack. Her shot is up and in. Bailey Kissinger now with 7 points in the ball game. She had 26 on Saturday in the ball game against Northwestern. Broncos have put up 40 points here in the first half. 40-19. And now we got a foul called here. Is going to go on Kissinger. That's going to be your first. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos here in the second quarter. Hastings leading by a score of 40-19. The Broncos led at the end of the first quarter 28-13 thanks to a period-ending 18-2 run. After Midland had their last lead in the ball game at 11-10. There's a Gracie Holm with the ball. There's Sarah Shepard out here in three-point territory, picked up by Kissinger. There's a Jenna Weber. Weber beyond the three-point arc, won't throw up a shot. Now to Shepard, dribbles to the free throw line. Now to Weber on the far side. Her runner from the left side of the lane is going to be no good. Ball tapped out of bounds. Last touch there by Midland. So it'll be Hastings inbounding the ball. Bronco basketball tonight brought to you in part by Tom Dinsdale Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, by Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, and by Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Here's Bowes. Her shot blocked down. Bowes grabs it back now to Kissinger. Her shot's way off the mark. No good from 3. Ball is brought down here by Jenna Weber. Down to Sarah Shepard on the far sideline. Shepard takes it down to the baseline. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. Yates with a rebound. McKenna Yates runs her back the other way to Kissinger down the lane, shovels the ball away. Marks puts up a shot and scores. Gentry Marks scores on the assist from Bailey Kissinger. 42-19. Hastings blowing the Warriors out of here. 1:43 to play in the second quarter. There's a Jenna Weber with the ball. Yates pokes the ball away, goes out of bounds, and Midland will play things in. Warriors will play things in here on the near sideline. Jenna Weber has got the ball. She gets it into Leah Redding. Redding, bounce pass goes down in the corner. That's a Weber with the ball to Redding.
This sound is processed by Stereo Tool. Go to stereotool.com.
He's got 7 in the ball game. He's averaging 8.9 on the season. 42-21. Broncos have got the lead. Hastings with the ball. McKenna Yates for 3. That's an air ball, no good. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Midland ball. Marks tried to save him from the Broncos and couldn't get to it, so Midland will play things in. 1:12 to play here in the second quarter. 42-21. Broncos have got the lead here in this one. There's a Redding down the near sideline. Contact made, and a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. It's going to go on McKenna Yates. That's going to be her second foul. Broncos over the foul limit here in the second quarter, so we'll have some free throws. Leah Redding will go to the free throw line. Yates coming out. Here comes Baker back in now for the Broncos. Leah Redding to the line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Hits off of the back iron, straight into the air and down through the hole. Redding is a 69% foul shooter on the season for Midland. 42-22. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Redding. So she hits a couple of free throws. Midland 7 out of 7 from the free throw line here in this ball game. Polk to the hole. She scores. Kernan Polk takes it right to the rack and puts it down through the hole. 44-23. Broncos have got the lead here in the second quarter. Redding with the ball down the near sideline. Gets it to a Shepard. Now to a Gracie Holm into the forecourt. 44 seconds to go here in the second period. The Broncos out on top. Holm has got the ball. Now to Sarah Shepard. Shepard comes over here. Jenna Weber with the ball, circles around. Takes a shot from right in front of the free throw line. Her shot no good. Marks with the rebound. Marks now to Bailey Kissinger into the forecourt for the Broncos. 24 seconds to go here in the second quarter. The Broncos will go for the final shot here of the first half with a 44-23 lead. Bailey dribbling with the ball. Out on her face now is going to be Redding defensively. They get it on the high post to Marks. Here's a Baker with the ball on the wing. Sends it inside to Kissinger. Her pass is going to be tipped. It is loose. It's picked up by Jenna Weber. Turnover on Hastings, and that is the end of the first half of play. So the Broncos, that's 1/10 of a second left in the shot clock and the game clock. So the shot clock expires, so officially a turnover for Hastings, but we got 1/10 of a second left on the game clock, and now the officials will confirm the game clock here. Might put a tick or two back on the clock. 44-23 is the score. Hastings has got the lead. Women's men's basketball doubleheader for us here tonight from Fremont. We got the men's game coming up next. They'll put 4/10 of a second on the clock. So 5/10 of a second left here. They will play things into Weber, and now that is the end of the first half of play. So Hastings with the lead after 2 quarters. Hastings 44, Midland 23. You're listening to Bronco basketball tonight on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Extreme Sports has been bringing you the exclusive home of Hastings College Athletics, and we're just getting started. Thanks to our incredible sponsors and your support, Extreme Sports 2 has been a huge success. And now we're excited to announce the launch of Extreme Sports 3. With Extreme Sports 3, you'll get even more local sports coverage. Plus, 24/7 access to Sports by Line, where you'll hear the best in national sports talk. Whether it's Hastings College, high school action, or the latest from around the sports world, we've got it covered across all three streams. And don't forget, when we're not broadcasting games, join us weekday mornings from 7 to 8 a.m. for Huddle Up with Mike Will and Tyson Havronik. It's the perfect way to start your day with sports, news, weather, and great local interviews. So tune in, check out all three streams, and stay with us for even more sports coverage coming soon. Thank you to our sponsors for making it all possible, and to you, our listeners, for keeping Extreme Sports strong.
It's time for the Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963.
All right, back here in Fremont, Hastings with a lead over Midland. Women's college basketball, 44-23. Hastings out on top. Midland had a lead in the first quarter at 11-10. That was about midway through the opening period, and then Hastings went on a 18-2 run to close out the quarter. Broncos led 28-13 after one, and they lead here at halftime by a score of 44-23. High school basketball tonight. The girls' sub-district semifinals. Adams Central season is probably over as the Patriots lost to Gothenburg tonight in the sub-district semifinals. Gothenburg wins over the Patriots by a score of 55-49. Hastings St. Cecilia playing in the semifinals of their sub-district tournament. They're getting ready to play Arcadia Loop City. We will get you some numbers here at halftime, brought to you by Industrial Irrigation, reliable horsepower since 1955. Broncos shooting the ball well here. Hastings is 18 out of 32 from the field. That is 56%. Hastings hit 11 out of their first 16 shots tonight. in the first quarter for 68%, but they're at 56% here at halftime. 18 out of 32. Midland only 29%. They are 7 out of 24. Broncos on three-pointers, 6 out of 12 for 50%. Midland, 2 out of 8, 25%. Hastings, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. Midland is 7 out of 7. Rebounds, Midland has got 17. Hastings has got 16. Aaron Foxhall, leading rebounder here in the first half for Midland. She has got 5. Leading rebounder for Hastings is Alyssa Baker. She has got 4. Midland has got 17. Actually, they've got 5 assists, 2 steals, no block shots, and 15 turnovers in the ball game. Hastings has got 13 assists, 9 steals, 1 block shot, and the Broncos have turned the ball over 9 times here in the first half. Hastings with the lead, 44-23. The score has been tied twice. We've had 4 lead changes. And again, the Broncos have got the lead here at halftime, 44-23. Scoring in the ball game so far for Hastings. McKenna Yates has knocked down 3 3-pointers. She got 9 points. Mariah Avila has got 2 3-pointers and a 2-pointer. Avila has got 8 points. Bailey Kissinger with 3 field goals, and she is 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. She has got 7. And Bose has got a 3 and a 2. She's got 4 points in the game. Alyssa Baker with a couple of field goals, 4 points. Kernan Polk, couple of field goals, 4 points. Michael O'Neill has got a field goal for 2. Rachel Gooden has got a field goal for 2. Gentry Marks a field goal for 2. Macy Bryant 1 out of 2 from the free throw line for 1 point. Midland being led so far by Erin Foxhall. She's got 7 points in the game. Foxhall has hit a 3, and she's got a couple of 2-point field goals, so she's got 7. Sarah Shepard has got a field goal. She is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line for 6. Jenna Weber has got a couple of field goals, and she's 1 out of 1 from the line for 5. Gracie Holm is in a 3-pointer for 3. Leah Redding, 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 2 points. Again, the Broncos have the lead here at halftime over Midland. Women's college basketball, 44-23. We'll have more after this. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Back here at the Weichert Event Center in Fremont here tonight. 44-23 is the score. The Broncos have got the lead. Other scores in the Great Plains Athletic Conference in women's basketball tonight. Mount Marty has got the lead over the College of St. Mary's in Omaha. The score is 38-26. They are at halftime. Doane and Concordia playing tonight in Seward. That game is tied up at 37 points apiece at home. Dakota Wesleyan has got the lead at halftime over Waldorf. The score is 36-30. Dordt is leading Morningside at halftime, 30-28. That game is going on in Sioux Center tonight. And it's Briar Cliff with the advantage over Northwestern at halftime. The score is 33-32. Again, the Broncos have the lead here, 44-23 over Midland. Rest of the week here on Extreme Sports, we've got high school basketball coming your way tomorrow night. Hastings High and York. That'll be the regular season finale for the Tigers. Girls game will be at 5:30 tomorrow night. Boys game will be at 7. We'll be on there with a pregame show at 5:15 tomorrow afternoon. Then on Saturday, we'll wrap up the regular season for Hastings College. Broncos playing on the road at Crete on Saturday against the Doane University Tigers. 2 o'clock for the women's game, 4 o'clock for the guys. On the air with a pregame show at 1:45 on Saturday afternoon. So high school basketball for you tomorrow night. Hastings College basketball back on the airwaves again on Saturday as they wrap up the regular season. 44-23 is our score. Hastings with a lead here over Midland University. We've got the second half coming up. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
The halftime show has been brought to you by the Family Medical Center of Hastings, your family's home for healthcare since 1963. Stay tuned. The second half is coming up on your exclusive home for Bronco sports, Extreme Sports.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my Saint, my Hero bracelets, Sourdough bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
Hi, Mike Will back here in Fremont. Hastings College basketball for you here tonight on Extreme Sports. Second half brought to you by Bosselman Energy, offering gas, diesel, ag fuels, aviation fuel, biodiesel, ethanol, and propane. Hastings out on top 44-23 here in the ball game. Midland has got the ball to begin the third quarter. Bovaird has got it here on the left side of the lane. They're shooting to our basket to our left here. Here's a long-range jumper put up there, in and out, no good by Weber. And the ball is out of bounds. We got a foul call down there. It's going to go on Aaron Foxhall of Midland. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 1 on the Warriors here in the third quarter. 44-23. Hastings has got the lead. Broncos have the ball. Bryant goes over to McKenna Yates. Back to Bryant, and she has it slapped out of her hands there by Sarah Shepard, and Hastings will play things in. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. 9:23 to play here in the third quarter. Broncos have got the big lead here. Here's Bryant with the ball. Takes it to the hole. Her shot is up there and in. Macy Bryant gets her first field goal of the ball game. She's got 3 points, and now Hastings leading 46-23. Pressure by the Broncos here in backcourt. Shepard has got the ball. Gets it into the offensive zone. That's a Sims with the ball, not a Bovaert, as they break the Broncos backcourt pressure. Hastings will settle back in the man-to-man defense. Weber has got the ball. Over to Shepard. Skip pass goes down in the corner. Foxhall has got it. Her pass is going to be tipped. We got a foul called here. That's going to go on Macy Bryant. That's going to be her second foul. Team foul number 1 of the Broncos here in quarter number 3. So Midland will play things in from underneath their own basket. They get it down in the corner to a Zoe Sims. Ball high above her head as she lobs it into a Foxhall. Now back outside the ring. A three-pointer put up there. It is no good by Bovaert. Rebound comes down here to Macy Bryant. Down the far sideline down to Avila. Brings it back to the center of the floor. Throws up a 3. Misses. Rebound comes down here to a Zoe Sims. There come the Warriors back the other way. Still a 46-23 ball game. Hastings has got the lead. Midland has got the ball. Sims drives the baseline. Throws it out here to Shepard for 3. Her shot's going to be an air ball. It goes out of bounds, and the Broncos will play things in. Hastings and Doane coming up on Saturday. 2 o'clock for the women's game. 3:45 for the guys on the air with a pregame show Saturday afternoon. 1:45 here on Extreme Sports. There's a Yates with the ball. She's going to drive her to the basket, and a foul is going to be called here on the Midland. Jenna Weber picking up the foul. That's going to be her first. Team foul number 2 on the Warriors here in quarter number 3. Hastings will inbound the ball. Tanis comes out here to a Gooden, who flips it away to Avila. Down to Yates down the baseline. Her little short jumpers up there and in. McKenna Yates now with 11 points in the ball game. There's now a 25-point lead for the Broncos. 48-23 pressure here in backcourt. There's a Bovaert with the ball. Now to Foxhall. To Bovaert. Back into the offensive zone here for the Warriors. Bovaert drives it. Now gives the ball away. Down in the corner. Bovaert gets it back. There's a Foxhall. Now to Jenna Weber on the wing. Takes the ball into the paint. Throws it to Bovaert for 3. Shot up there. Off of the back iron. No good. Rebound Hastings. Broncos grab the ball down the corner. Here comes Avila. Right-handed dribble back in the offensive end. Avila settles at the elbow. Her shot is up there and in. Mariah Avila has now got 10 in the ball game. And it's 50-23. The Broncos with a big lead. Here's a Sarah Shepard with the ball. 2-on-1 back the other direction. Her shot no good. And Foxhall is knocked down in the play. And Macy Bryant is going to be hit with her third personal foul. Bryant picks up her third. Team foul number 3 on Hastings here in this quarter. Bryant's going to come out. Here comes Michael O'Neill back into the ball game. Aaron Foxhall will go to the free throw line here for Midland. She got 7 points in the ball game. She's a 68% foul shooter in the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Midland now a perfect 8 out of 8 from the free throw line here in this ball game. But they're still trailing 50-24. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good for Foxhall. Midland as a team has been hitting 68% from the free throw line coming into this ball game, but they're perfect here tonight. 50-25. Hastings with the lead. McKenna Yates with the ball. Yates out here to Avila. Avila brings it back to Yates, just to the right of the circle. Michael O'Neill at the free throw line, dumps it down low to Gooden. Her shot's up and in. Rachel Gooden's second field goal of the ball game. 52-25. The Broncos have the lead. The ball's going to be tapped out of bounds there by Tanis Ariando, and it's going to be Midland playing the ball in here on the near sideline. Weber will get things in here to a Shepard, to Foxhall into the forecourt now to Sims. Free throw line extended there. Sims works against the Gooden. 200 pass out on top. Shepard has got the ball against Avila. She gives it up here. Jenna Weber with it now. Over on the wing. That's Sims. Takes the ball down on the baseline. Over here to Shepard. Lobs it inside to Foxhall. The Shepard in the corner for three. Shot is up there. No good. Gooden with a rebound for the Broncos. Gooden now to Tanis Ariando. Here come the Broncos into the forecourt to McKinney Yates. And a foul is going to be called there. That's going to go on Weber. That's going to be your second. 2 fouls now on Weber. That's going to be team foul number 2 on Midland here in the third quarter. And Hastings will play things in up on the far side. Here comes that second group into the ball game now. It's going to be Kissinger coming in. Bose. We've got Gentry Marks. We've got Alyssa Baker. And the Kernan Polk. 5 in, 5 out for the Broncos here. 6:01 to play in the quarter number 3. 52-25. Hastings in the lead. There's Bose. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Kernan Polk with a rebound. Here to Baker. Bombs away for 3. Air ball no good. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Midland ball. Alyssa says it was deflected out of her hands. The officials don't agree, and it's going to be Midland inbounding the ball here in backcourt. Foxhall has got it now for Midland. To Jenna Weber. Gets it into the forecourt. Bounce pass goes over to Foxhall on the wing. Ball poked away there by Bose. Out near the midcourt stripe, grab there by a Foxhall. Keeps it alive here for Midland. There's a Jenna Weber here on the near sideline. She drives it down on the baseline. Bounce pass into the lane to Foxhall. Shot's going to be blocked down. Bose gets the block coming back the other way. And Bose takes it to the hole. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to a Midland. Zoe Sims with a rebound. Sims on the near sideline to Boulevard. Down to Jenna Weber. 200 pass out on top to Sims. Deflected away. Sims picks her back up. Down to Sarah Shepard. Drives into the hole. Her shot is up there. No good. And she's fouled in the play here by Gentry Marks. Marks picks up her first team foul number 3 on the Broncos. Going to the free throw line here is going to be Sarah Shepard. She is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line today. Midland again 9 out of 9 from the free throw line in this ball game. Shot is up there, good by Shepard. Shepard now 5 out of 5. He's only a 56% foul shooter on the season. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Midland shooting free throws extremely well here in this one. Here comes Redding back into the ball game. Redding comes in for Boulevard. Also coming in will be let's see, Katie Anna Peterson coming into the ball game as well. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. All Broncos in this one. Here's a Bose. Their shot's going to be a block down. Jenna Weber grabs the ball for a Midland. 52-27. Hastings has got the lead. Now there's a ball that's going to be knocked out of bounds. Weber was trying to bring the ball up the far sideline. Knocked out of her hands there by Bose. Weber will play things in right in front of the bench. Gets it to Leah Redding. Redding picked up out there by Kissinger for the Broncos on defense. There's Shepard with the ball to Peterson. Peterson gives it away to Weber. Moves to her left, fires up a 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebound Kissinger. Bailey winds her way back up the floor here for the Broncos. The ball poked away by Redding. Leah Redding comes back the other way toward the goal. Her shot is up there and in. Leah Redding scores as she knocks that one loose from Bailey Kissinger. That is the 10th turnover on Hastings. 52-29. Hastings has got the lead. 4:10 to play here in the third quarter. Gentry Marks has got the ball. The Bose for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Baker with a rebound. Baker gives it away to Bose on the wing. Sends it inside to Marks. Marks puts it up there. A shot blocked down by Peterson. Shepard grabs the ball. Her pass is going to be tipped and intercepted. Hastings has got it. Marks now to Bose. Her shot is up there, no good, and she's fouled in the play. So Bose will go to the free throw line. KD Anna Peterson picks up the personal foul. That's going to be her first. So Bose to the line for the first time here this evening. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Bose, a 76% foul shooter on the season. So the 5th free throw of the night for the Broncos. Next one is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Shepard. So it's a 53-29 ball game. Hastings has got the lead. Women's college basketball here tonight from Fremont. Redding to the baseline. Her shot is up there and in. Leah Redding gets her second field goal of the ball game. She's got 6 points, and the Bronco lead is now 22 points. 53-31. Here's Bailey with the ball. The Bows from the deep left corner. Shot for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Redding for Midland. Outlet pass comes to the near side to Weber. Brings it into the offensive zone here as he works against the Bailey Kissinger. That's a Shepard with the ball. She drives it down the lane all the way to the basket. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to Kissinger for Hastings. Bailey back the other way. Lobs it there to a Gentry Marks. Out to Bowes. Fakes the three. Takes it to the left side of the lane. 10-footer good. And Bowes has now got 8 points in the ball game. 55-31. Hastings with the lead. 2:42 to play here in the third quarter. There's a Midland with the ball. That's a Jenna Weber with it now. Jenna Weber takes it down the left side of the lane, runs into traffic, double team, gives it away to Leah Redding, and she's hit on the play, and a foul is going to be called here. Is going to go on Bowes, and picks up her second. Team foul number 4 on the Broncos. Group 1 back into the ball game now for Hastings. Bryant, Tanis Ariando, Mariah Avila, Rachel Gooden, all checking back in, as well as Macy Bryant. Hastings with the lead, 55-31. Jenna Weber with the ball. Weber down the lane. Nice move to the hole. Traveling violation. Traveling violation on Jenna Weber. Turnover number 17 in the ball game now for Midland. Hastings out on top, 55-31 here in the ball game. There's a shot from the perimeter. It's going to be no good by Avila. Rebound comes down here to Midland. Back the other way. Redding has got the ball. Slides between a couple of defenders. Throws down. It's going to be good. Rebound comes down to Gooden for Hastings. Broncos is still sitting at 50% from the floor in this ball game. Right at 50%. 23 out of 46. There's one from the corner for three. It's good. Mariah Avila throws up a three-pointer. She's now got 13. That is the 7th that the Broncos have put up here in this ball game here tonight. 58-31. There's a shot by Shepard. It's going to be no good. And we got a foul call and a rebound. So Hastings will come back the other way. A foul is going to go on the Warriors. It's going to go on Peterson. That's going to be your second. Team foul number 5 with the Warriors here in the third quarter. So Hastings will shoot free throws. Here comes Gooden to the free throw line. Gooden has got a couple of field goals, 4 points in the ball game. 58% from the foul line. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. Gooden now with 5 points in the ball game. Hastings from the line now, 4 out of 7 in this ball game. Next shot is up there. It is good by Rachel Gooden. She's now got 6 in the ball game. And the Bronco lead is now 29 points. 60-31. Bovard with the ball to Shepard into the forecourt now. To Gracie Holm. Her shot for three is good. Holm knocks down her second three-pointer of the ball game. She got 6 points. Minute 15 to play here in the third quarter. 60-34. Hastings with the lead. Yates down low to Gooden. Shot is up there. No, she misses it. Misses the easy one. A rebound, though, by the Broncos. That's a Whitney Bauer. Sends it down in the corner now to Yates. Her shot for three is no good. Rebound to Shepard. Here come the Warriors back the other way. Jenna Weber with the ball. Down to Holm. Far sideline to Bovard. Moves to her left on the dribble. Can't put up a shot. Goes to Weber now. Weber backs it back out to Shepard. Comes over on the left side to Bovard. Her shot from 15, no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Avila has got the rebound down the near sideline. Avila sends it inside to Bryant. Shot is up there, no good. Ball tapped around, it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Midland ball. Hastings College basketball tonight brought to you in part by Industrial Irrigation, by Bosselman Energy, and by the Butler Ballin Funeral Home and Cremation Center of Hastings. 20 seconds to play, third quarter. All Broncos in this one, 60-34. Here's a steal now by Avila, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Holm picks up the foul for Midland. That's going to be her first. They're over the 5-foul limit here in the third quarter, so going to the free throw line will be Avila for Hastings. Mariah's got 13 in the ball game here. She's a 72% foul shooter in the season. First free throw of the night is up there. It's going to be no good. She'll get one more. Avila scored 10 in the first meeting with Midland back in the early part of January. Next shot is up there. It's going to be good by Avila. And now it's a 61-34 ball game. Broncos have got the lead. Midland will play things in here in backcourt. Here's a Sarah Shepard with the ball. Shepard gives it out to Boulevard. Her pass is going to be intercepted. Avila has got the ball. Now to Whitney Bauer. Shot from inside the free throw circle is no good as the horn sounds, and that is the end of the third quarter of play. So Hastings continues the lead here in women's college basketball. After three quarters, Hastings 61 and Midland 34. You're listening to Bronco Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Hastings College with a lead, 61-34. Hastings 24 out of 51 from the floor, 47%, 7 out of 19 on three-pointers, 36%. Midland 10 out of 39, 25%. The Warriors 3 out of 15 on three-pointers for 20%. Stats brought to you by Industrial Irrigation, reliable horsepower since 1955. There's Avila to start off the fourth quarter with a three-pointer from the top of the key. Mariah Avila now with 17 in the ball game. Broncos now leading by 30, 64-34 here in the fourth quarter. There's a Shepard with the ball, sends it inside to Peterson. Shepard gets the ball back down in the corner. There's a Shepard. Her shot from the wing is going to be up there and in. Shepard hits a three-pointer from the left wing, 64-37. Broncos looking for their 21st win of the season here this evening. There's Avila driving the baseline. She puts it up there. The shot's going to be no good. Boulevard with a rebound for Midland. Boulevard into the forecourt now to Jenna Weber. Down in the corner, Boulevard has got it. Now to Weber. Boulevard, free throw line extended on the right side. Comes out here to Jenna Weber. Weber has got the ball on the wing, takes it to the hole. Her shot is up there and in. Weber has now got 7 in the ball game, 64-39. Hastings with the lead. Here's Whitney Bauer with the ball down the lane. Her shot's going to be blocked down, and it goes out of bounds. The Broncos will play things in on the far sideline. 5 new players into the ball game now for Hastings. 8:33 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hastings leading 64-39. Broncos will close out the regular season on Saturday at Doane, 2 o'clock starting time. 1:45 for the pregame here on Extreme Sports. Gentry Marks has got the ball for Hastings now. There's a Kissinger with it now. Over on the far side, there's a shot put up there. It's going to be no good. And the rebound is brought down here by the Warriors down the near sideline. Holm has got it. Holm now to Shepard. Here's Holm now for three. Her shot's up there and in. Grace Holm hits her third three-pointer of the ball game. She got 9 points, 64-42. Here's Kissinger to the hole. Her shot no good. She's knocked down on the play. And Bailey will go to the free throw line. KD Anna Peterson picking up the personal foul. That's going to be her third. Going to the free throw line for the Broncos will be Bailey Kissinger. Shot is up there, and the shot is good by Kissinger. She's now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. She was 14 out of 16 from the line on the Saturday in that ball game against Northwestern. Next shot is up there, good by Kissinger. 66-42. Broncos have got the lead. Hastings led 44-23 at halftime. Home down the corner. That's going to be Weber driving the baseline. It seems to be fouled in the play. Foul is going to go on the Broncos. Midland will play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Polk is the guilty party, I believe. That's going to be her first. Bovaird with the ball at the elbow, left side of the lane. Comes out here between the rings now. To Shepard. To Weber on the baseline. Cross-court pass down in the corner to Holm. Her shot for three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down here to Bailey Kissinger. Down the far sideline. Brings it over here to Polk. Moves her down in the corner. Now Polk gets the ball back. Out here in three-point territory. Bailey Kissinger has got it. Now to Gentry Marks. Outside. Driving the ball to the basket is going to be Kernan Polk. She scores and she's fouled in the play. Kernan Polk now is 6 in the ball game. Fouled in the play here by Ellie Bovard. That's going to be her first personal foul. It's going to be Kernan Polk going to the free throw line. Getting high school basketball tonight. Gothenburg beat Adams Central. Semifinals of the sub-district tournament, 55-49. Polk gets the three-point play. 69-42 is the score. Hastings looking for their second one of the season here over Midland University. There's a Jenna Weber with the ball. Weber on the dribble, moves to the right side. Shepard has got the ball. She drives into the hole, loses control of it, and it's picked up by Hastings. Turnover number 20 in the ball game now for Midland. There's Polk with it now to a Heapy who's into the ball game. Now to Kernan Polk. Her shot for three is good. Polk has now got 10 points in the ball game. Stella Heapy into the ball game now for Hastings, a 5'9" freshman out of Curtis, Nebraska. 72-42. Broncos with a 30-point lead here in this ball game. There's a Holm with the ball, sends it down in the baseline. Bovaird has got it, and she's going to be stripped of the ball, and it's picked up here by Hastings. Turnover number 21 in the ball game now for Midland. Kissinger with the ball, now to Michael O'Neal. O'Neal goes up, left side of the lane. Her shot no good. Rebound Jenna Weber. Weber on the dribble down the far sideline. Now to Holm. Gets it into the offensive zone. Now to a Jenna Weber. Entry pass inside to Peterson. She is surrounded. She's double teamed. Peterson puts up a shot and misses. Rebound to Marks for Hastings. Marks now to Bailey Kissinger into the forecourt. Bailey spins at the elbow. Can't put up a shot. Now to Polk. Here's Stella Heapy with the ball. Comes over here to Kernan Polk. Down the baseline. Michael O'Neal inside. That's a Marks with the ball. Jump pass down in the corner. It goes to Kissinger. Now we got a foul call down there. Kissinger trying to drive the baseline toward the goal. Bovaird picking up the personal foul. That's going to be her second. Team foul number 3 on Midland. Here come 4 new players into the ball game now for the Broncos. 5:29 to play here in the fourth quarter. 72-42. Broncos leading by 30. Hastings with the ball. Here's Bose for 3. Shot is up there good. And Bose from just the right of the circle scores. She's got 11 points in the ball game. 75-42. The Broncos blowing Midland out of here. They got to the first quarter lead and they haven't looked back. Midland had an 11-10 lead in the first quarter. Then the Broncos went on an 18-2 run to take control of the ball game. 75-42. Hastings with it on the turnover. There's a shot by Yates. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down to Weber from Midland. Down the far sideline. Sims has got the ball. Brings it back to the center of the floor. Matched up there with Bose defensively. There's a Sarah Shepard on the wing. Drives it toward the goal. Can't put up a shot. Now to Foxhall. She drives it on the left side of the lane. Still can't put up a shot. There's Peterson from the free throw line. Her shot's going to be no good. And the ball ripped down there by Hastings. Bose with the rebound. Into the forecourt to Baker. Now to Bose. A deep three. Shot is up there good. And Bose now with 14 in the ball game. It's a 78-42 ball game. Hastings has got the lead. Bose had just 3 points in the first meeting between these two teams. He's got 14 here tonight. Approaching 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. There's a Weber taking the ball to the rack. Her shot no good. Baker with a rebound for Hastings. Baker now to McKinney Yates into the forecourt. Yates has got, splits a couple of defenders, goes for the basket and scores. McKinney Yates now with 13 in the ball game. 80-42. The Broncos by a bunch here in this fourth quarter. There's a Jenna Weber with the ball in the scoring zone. They give it away here. That's a Shepard inside to Foxhall. She runs over a Bronco down there, and a foul is going to be called on Aaron Foxhall. Foxhall picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. I think it's Ariando that took one for the team down there as he goes down the hardwood. New players coming to the ball game now. Whitney Bauer coming in for the Broncos. Addison Benerick coming into the contest as well. Michael O'Neill for Hastings and Stella Heapy. There's a shot for three. It's going to be up there, no good. Ball is going to be deflected out of bounds there off of the fingertips of O'Neill. And it'll be Midland playing the ball in here. 3:23 to play in the fourth quarter. 80-42. Hastings has got the lead. Jenna Weber with the ball. There's a pass that's going to be kicked out of bounds by Benerick on the far sideline. Midland will play things in front of the Warrior bench. Down in the corner, Sims for three. Her shot no good. Bauer with a rebound for Hastings. Whitney Bauer, right-handed dribble into the offensive end. There's a shot by Benerick for three. Shots up there and in. Addison Benerick throwing up a three-pointer. That's her first field goal of the ball game. And the Broncos lead by 41. 83-42 over Midland. Down in the corner, Shepard. Now to Foxhall. Outside, top of the key. That's going to be Weber. She drives it into the paint, throws it down in the corner. Now Weber gets the ball back on the wing. Down in the corner, Sims has got it. Down to a Weber. Weber drives it down the lane, and her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Sims. Sims down to Foxhall from 10. Her shot no good. Rebound, follow shot up there, no good by Peterson. And a foul is going to be called here on Hastings. Foul will go on Michael O'Neill. O'Neill picks up her first personal foul. Going to the free throw line will be KD Anna Peterson. She has not scored so far in the ball game. 56% on the season from the free throw line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. 2:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. 83-42. Midland trailing here in the contest. Next shot is up there. That one hits the front iron and the back iron. Falls off no good. Foxhall with the rebound. She falls down. And a traveling violation is called on Aaron Foxhall. Turnover number 23 in the ball game now for the Warriors. Hastings led at halftime, 44-23. They have not been pressured here in the second half. 83-42. Heapy for three. Shot is up there, no good. Michael O'Neill gets the rebound for the Broncos, and there's the ball. Is going to be swatted out of bounds. Shepard got her hands on it there. So Hastings was 16 on the shot clock. They'll play things in. Off the far sideline, the Broncos with a lead, 83-42. Bauer has got the ball. Whitney Bauer gives it away here. Benerick underneath the hole. Nice pass. A shot by O'Neill. Blows the easy one. And the rebound comes down here to Sarah Shepard for Midland. Now to Jenna Weber down in the corner to Sims for three. Shot good. Zoe Sims throws up the three-pointer from the deep right corner. Now 83-45 is the score. Stella Heapy with the ball. Down to Whitney Bauer outside, a three-pointer thrown up there and in. That's Manerick hitting her second three. He got 6 in the ball game. 86-45, the Broncos with the lead. 90 seconds to go. Got the men's game coming up next. Here's the Shepard with the ball, gets it inside to Peterson. Peterson now to Sims, double teamed on the baseline. Sims gets rid of it. Back out here. There's a Weber. Her shot for three is no good. Rebound comes down to Whitney Bauer for the Broncos. Bauer back the other way. Comes across the top. That's Heapy with the ball. Stella Heapy has got it out here in three-point territory. Up to Bauer now. Whitney Bauer at the top of the three-point arc. Throws up a three. Her shot no good. Offensive rebound. Manerick has got it now to Whitney Bauer. She comes across the top. Bauer gets the ball back on the wing. Shot with three. It's up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Jenna Weber for Midland. Leads a 3-on-3 break back the other way. Weber now to Zoe Sims. She wanted to pass out on top to Shepard for three. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to Hastings. Here come the Broncos now with 25 seconds to go. Hastings with an 86-45 lead. And I think that's going to be all she wrote. The white flag is going to come up as Manerick is going to just dribble the thing out of here. And Hastings will pick up their 21st win in the season here. As the Broncos will win this game handily over Midland, knocking off the Warriors for the second time this season. And the final score, 86-45. Hastings wins over Midland tonight. The Broncos will go to 21-6 on the season. 16-5 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. They'll close out their season, the regular season at least, on Saturday in a ball game against Doane at the Haddock Center in Crete. Meanwhile, Midland, they dropped to 4-23 after this one. They're now 4-17 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Getting the final score, Hastings wins it here tonight over Midland. The final of 86-45. Back with the final numbers after this. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
All right, back here in Fremont, Hastings College women's basketball team, they cruise to an easy win here tonight over Midland. Final score of 86-45. Midland's last lead in this game was at 11-10 in the first quarter, and the Broncos closed out the period on a 18-2 run. Hastings led 28-13 after one, and the Broncos didn't look back. They led 44-23 at halftime, 61-34 after three quarters, and again Hastings goes on to win. Final score of 86-45. Broncos now 21-6 on the season. They are 16-5 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Midland falls to 4-23. They are now 4-17 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Get to the final shooting numbers in the ball game. They're brought to you by Industrial Irrigation, reliable horsepower since 1955. The Broncos ended up shooting 46% from the floor here tonight. They were 32 out of 69. Midland was 14 out of 52 for 26%. Broncos knocked down 13 three-pointers tonight, 13 out of 29, 44%. Midland was 6 out of 22, 27%. Broncos 9 out of 13 from the free throw line, 69%. Midland was 11 out of 13, 84%. Rebounds, Hastings had 40. Midland had 38. The Broncos with 9 offensive rebounds, 31 on defense. Midland had 8 offensive rebounds and 30 on defense. Broncos with 23 assists in the ball game tonight, 15 steals, 3 blocked shots, and 10 turnovers. Midland had 8 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocked shots, 24 turnovers. Leading rebounder for Midland tonight, Jenna Weber. She had 7 rebounds. Erin Foxhall, she had 7 rebounds. Alyssa Baker leading the way for Hastings. She had 6. And the Broncos are winning it here tonight over Midland, 86-45. We had 2 lead changes, actually 4 lead changes early in the ball game. Score was tied twice. Biggest lead for Hastings was 41 points in the fourth quarter. Midland led by 2 in the first quarter. Again, the Broncos win it tonight. Final score of 86-45. We'll come back and check the scoring as we continue with Bronco basketball on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Fossilman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Call it the foul.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
Mike Will back here at the Weichert Event Center in Fremont tonight. Eddie Senior's not here tonight, so it'll be just a little bit before we get the men's game underway here. The Hastings College women's basketball team winning the opener tonight. Final score of 86-45. Checking the scoring in the ball game tonight. Mariah Vila leads the way for the Broncos, 17 points. She had 4 3-pointers. Also pulled down 4 rebounds for Hastings. And Bose had 14 points. She had 3 3-pointers. McKenna Yates with 13 points. She knocked down 3 3-pointers in the game. Also in double figures tonight for the Broncos was Kernan Polk, and she had 10. Bailey Kissinger had 9 points tonight. 6 for Rachel Gooden. 6 points for Addison Benaric. 4 points for Alyssa Baker. And 2 points for Michael O'Neal. 2 points for Gentry Marks as the Broncos racked up 86 points in the ball game tonight. Leading the way for Midland was Sarah Shepard. She had 11. She was the only player in double figures tonight for the Warriors. Erin Foxhall had 9 points. Jenna Weber had 7. Grace Holm also had 9 points tonight for Midland. She knocked down 3 3-pointers. The other scorers, Leah Redding had 6 points. And Ellie Bouvard did not score in the ball game tonight, but picked up a couple of rebounds. So Hastings College wins it easily tonight. Again, they go on that 18-2 run at the end of the first quarter to take the first quarter advantage at 28-13. Broncos race out to a halftime lead of 44-23, and they didn't look back as Hastings wins the game tonight by a score of 86-45. So Hastings will wrap up the regular season on this Saturday on the road as they play the Doane University Tigers in Crete. We've got the men's game coming up next. We'll have more as Bronco basketball continues on Extreme Sports.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop by Dinsdale CDJR today.
Since 1955, Bob Sass Flowers has been a part of the Hastings community. We're not just about flowers, though. We do offer the finest floral arrangements, all backed by friendly, prompt service and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. At Bob Sass Flowers, every customer matters, and we're dedicated to making your shopping experience one to remember. But there's more to discover. From blue Capri candles and diffusers to my Saint, my Hero bracelets, Sober Dough Bread, and Daydreams greeting cards, our unique gift collection has something for everyone. Looking for the perfect baby gift? Explore our selection from Bella Tunno and Mud Pie. Come see us at Bob Sass Flowers, where quality, service, and community come together.
Rev up your energy and fuel your body with the protein punch you've been craving. When it comes to nutrition, Highland Dairy has a wide range of locally made products. Discover tasty ways to a stronger, healthier you with Highland's range of yogurts, smoothies, flavored milk, and cottage cheese. For parents with picky eaters and trendsetters looking to jump on the revival of cottage cheese, Highland has what you need to hit your protein goals. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you with the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student athletes.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
The Hastings College women's basketball team, easy night here tonight as they knock off Midland. Final score of 86-45. Checking some of the other scores in the Great Plains Athletic Conference here tonight in women's basketball. It was Mount Marty winning over the College of St. Mary's. That game in Omaha tonight. Final score of 71-55 as Mount Marty picks up the win. Concordia knocked off a Doane. Final score of 71-61. Dakota Wesleyan wins over Waldorf tonight. The final of 74-64 as the Dakota Wesleyan wins there. Dordt picked up a win, the nation's number one ranked team, as Dordt knocks off Morningside tonight. The final score is 67-55, and the other game played in women's college basketball, it was in Sioux City, as Briar Cliff took care of Northwestern by a score of 80-61. Sneaking up on the tip-off of the men's game here tonight between Hastings and Midland. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll chat with Hastings College men's basketball coach Todd Reardon as our Bronco basketball coverage continues after this. You're listening to Bronco Basketball.
Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill has been serving Hastings and the surrounding area for more than 25 years, becoming more than just another bar and grill. It's a Hastings institution. Don't miss Wing Night every Wednesday, featuring legendary wings that are crispy, saucy, and downright delicious. Stop back on Thursday for roasted chicken. Fridays, enjoy the prime rib and seafood buffet. Then savor Bullseye's world-famous prime rib on Saturday. On Sundays, indulge in the brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For over a quarter century, Bullseye's has been the go-to spot for good times, great food, and unforgettable memories. Visit Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd and Hastings, right across the street from the water park.
In Industrial Irrigation Services has proudly supplied reliable horsepower to the industrial engine market since 1955. Our entire team is dedicated to fostering long-term relationships with our customers and key suppliers. Honesty and integrity make up the foundation that our business is built upon. Our entire team is ready to deliver the best sales, engineering, parts, and service support you have come to expect over many decades. No matter your industry or the rigorous demands of your application, our team of experts stand ready to serve you. We have been serving our customers and friends for over a half-century, and we look forward to continuing to provide you with the absolute best industrial engine packages and services for generations to come. When you need a solution for your industrial needs, don't just buy horsepower. Invest in reliable horsepower.
There's a new tomorrow on the other side of the horizon. There are houses to make into homes, businesses to be built, and friendships to enjoy.
Someday's gonna be one day soon.
Build your tomorrow with a bank you can rely on. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Spent a couple of minutes with Hastings head coach Todd Reardon as the Broncos get ready to take on the Warriors of Midland here tonight. Coach, the final week of the regular season, games tonight with Midland and then on Saturday at Doane. I guess any special message to the team as we enter the final week here?
Well, we want to end on a positive note, and this week we have a chance to do that and to prove to ourselves, really, that we are a better basketball team than maybe what we've played throughout the course of the year. We've played some minutes of really good basketball, but unfortunately we just have not sustained, the quality minutes we need throughout the course of the game, whether that be 35 minutes or 40 minutes. We just have not put stuff together. It just seems like after halftime that our energy level is low, our sense of urgency is low, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but we just start the second half slow and have for really pretty much most of the season. And I don't know, from a coach's standpoint, I don't know. I can't. If I knew how to fix it, I would fix it. But it's just something that happens. And, then we get, we put ourselves behind, and then we're playing catch-up the rest of the way, and that obviously is not a good thing.
Got outscored by Northwestern in the second half Saturday, 62-43. Very similar results the game before against Concordia. So the last two games, we kind of been pummeled in the second half.
Well, and we've done that pretty much all season long. And they're two very, very good basketball teams, very experienced basketball teams. But at the same time, that's not an excuse. We have to be better. We have to be better defensively. We have to be better offensively, and that's whoever's on the floor. And it's kind of crippled us a little bit. Our inside, we haven't been able to get the ball inside like we had hoped to open up the outside, and so consequently, teams doesn't take long to figure out that we're a perimeter shooting team, and if those shots aren't going, then it becomes something like. We have to get stops every time down the floor until we can start hitting those shots, and it's just you can't just say it's one young man that one of our players that's not shooting well. It's kind of a combination of a little bit of everything, and when shots are going or you're way ahead, you feel in a comfort zone, but when you're behind and you start rushing shots or pressing a little bit, then those shots are obviously harder to take and harder to make. And that's, it just seems like that's what's happened the last part of the season.
Yeah, Northwestern, they hit, I think, 75% from the floor in the second half against us. They hit 67% for the game. They just kind of found our weak spot and going back to it.
Well, and it didn't matter if we were man or zone. I mean, they're confident. When you're ahead, you have a lot of confidence shooting the basketball as opposed to being behind. And so, they defensively, we were not very good, and offensively, we're not. But at the same time, you have to give credit to Northwestern. I mean, they're an excellent basketball team. Their best player didn't play, he broke his foot. And in some cases, that's made them better because, they don't rely on him so much, and they have other players on the floor that stepped up offensively, and they can make shots, and so that gives them extra shots as opposed to one guy taking most of their shots that's out. Now that he's out, then they step up, and you can see what they can do.
Maverick Binder, our offensive spark plug, 24 points in the ball game, hit 5 3-pointers, so he continues his late season here.
Well, he's played well. I mean, he just continues to get better and better, and I think defensively is probably where he's really made improvement. He's always been a good shooter. I think even in high school he was a good 3-point shooter, and it's just a matter of, like I said earlier, teams are focusing on our perimeter game because of our lack of being able to score inside or getting the ball inside to score. So, it's made it harder for him. I mean, he if you watch him in a game, I mean, he's completely moving all the time, and he's wearing himself out as opposed to just picking his spots offensively. But at the defensive end, I think he's made great strides. We have started switching a lot of ball screens, and he's had to cover some of their bigger guys, and I think he's done a pretty good job. I mean, he's strong enough that he keeps them from backing him down, and he just has that toughness and that I like, and he's only a freshman, so that's a nice thing.
We face a team tonight in Midland. They've kind of found themselves. They got a couple of wins here, Waldorf and Doane, the past 2 ball games. So what are they doing? What do you see out of this group?
Well, again, they have a really good player. 22 and 15, I think, are make them go. They have an inside player. 15 he step out and hit threes, but at the same time, he's got nice moves around the basket. 22 hurt us at the free throw line the last time, getting downhill. In some cases, he got to the basket. In some cases, we fouled him. In some cases, we overhelped and he kicked out. And they have enough perimeter shooters that can hurt you. So, we're going to have to play extremely well and hope. I know that they are one of the top 8, I think, in the conference. So, obviously they're still fighting to what position they want to be at as far as 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. So it's something that it's a big game for them. It's a big game for us as far as from our standpoint is just trying to springboard into the next year, I guess, and get a couple wins here this week, and we have nothing to lose, so we can go out and play as hard as we can and play as freely as we can, and hopefully good things will happen.
Yeah, it was a game that we lost earlier to these guys, 81-76, one of those games that we sat back and said we had a chance to win that game, had plenty of chances to win that game earlier.
Well, we did, and there was a point where we got behind right before half, did a couple things that we can't. We took an early shot in the at the end of the half that gave them the basketball, and then we gave up a layup at the other end at the buzzer at half, which led to a little bit more of the second half of them getting up beyond, I think, a 10, 12-point lead, something like that. And then all of a sudden, same thing is we're clawing back, and we got back into the game late and had chances, like you said, but just didn't finish it. And they made the plays. They made the free throws. They made their plays when they had to. They got the stops when they had to. And they're a better basketball team than in the 3 years that I've been here. This is probably by far his best team.
You mentioned a couple of scores earlier. Jake Orr is there's a number 1 scorer. He scored 25 points the last time against us, 10 rebounds, a great player, and he's the guy that kind of makes them go here.
Well, he is, and he's averaging about 18 points a game, so we obviously didn't hold him to his average. We helped his average a little bit, but it's not just him. I mean, they have a freshman point guard that's playing for them that continues to improve. They have, they're not overly big from this standpoint of size-wise, but they do have a 6'6" kid inside that is fairly athletic. Like I said earlier, he has nice moves around the basket offensively, and, his length can bother you defensively. And so he's a shot blocker, and, those are things that we need to hopefully try to attack a little bit more inside if we can. But at the same time, we have to make sure that we don't get beat in transition, that we don't, anytime we turn the ball over, it seems like teams are scoring on us, and we have to take care of the basketball and get quality shots every time down. And defensively, we have to be better than what we have been all year, because they do have players that can score.
Do we play Orr any differently tonight? Do we do anything differently against this team tonight?
I think at times, as I said earlier, sometimes we overhelped on his dribble drive, because he's going more sideline to sideline instead of to the basket. But he's another young man that can get downhill, has a nice reverse spin move to finish at the rim. Defensively, do we run at him? I think we have to be in gap help to help, but not just double him. I think he's going to get some points. He takes most of their shots, but it's the other guys that probably concern me more than he does. He's going to get his points, and he has all year long. But it's the other guys that we have to do a better job. We have to do a better job on their bench players as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Todd Reardon, head coach for Hastings College. Stick around. We'll have more after this. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there's no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., featuring an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes, sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It's all you can eat and everything you could ever want. Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill, located at 2017 West 2nd, across from the water park in Hastings.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
I'm John Butler, funeral director and owner at Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the advanced funeral planning specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Vollen Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Welcome back to Extreme Sports, your exclusive home for Hastings College athletics.
Mike Will back here in Fremont tonight. Hastings College basketball for you here on Extreme Sports. Hastings College women winning the first ball game tonight over Midland. Final score of 86-45, getting set for the men's ball game. Broncos coming into this contest a record of 3-22 on the season. Hastings sitting at 2-16 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. They've lost 5 games in a row. Their last win was back on January the 25th when we knocked off Waldorf by the score of 71-69. Broncos averaging 71 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 83.8 on the defensive end. Broncos lost to Midland earlier this season in the ball game played at Lynn Farrell Arena. Midland won by a score of 81-76. Broncos hit 46% of their shots in that ball game, 33% from three-point territory and 64% from the free throw line. But were out-rebounded by Midland 35-40. Midland, they come in a mark of 12 wins and 15 losses on the season. Warriors are 7-12 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Midland has kind of found themselves here as of late. They won a couple of ball games last week, knocking out Waldorf in Fremont here, 105-94. Went on the road last Wednesday and beat Doane in Crete, 69-58. The other conference wins for the Warriors have been against Mount Marty and Yankton, 99-93. They beat Morningside in Sioux City. Not an easy thing to do, 84-81 as a Midland beat Morningside. They got that win over Hastings, 81-76. They beat Waldorf again up in Forest City, 89-72. And they've got a win at home here against Briar Cliff, winning by a score of 86-76. So the Warriors definitely capable here tonight. They're a team that's averaging 78 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 80.1 on the defensive end. They shot the ball well against Hastings the first time out, hitting 53% of their field goals, 30% from three-point territory, and 63% from the free throw line. Their leading scorer is Jake Orr. Orr is averaging 17.4 points per ball game. He's hitting 47% from the field and 31% from three-point territory. He scored 25 points in the ball game the first time around. Ryan Larson also in double figures, averaging 10.4. Luke Godowski is averaging 10.2, and Trey McCain is averaging 10.8 points per ball game. The second leading scorer on the team is actually Jeff Roselle, who is averaging 11.5 points per ball game. So Midland definitely with some shooters out there, and the Broncos will have their hands full here as they play their next to the last game of the 2024-2025 season. Hastings and Midland here tonight. We got the starting lineups coming up next. You are listening to Bronco Basketball.
Need a power boost after a serious workout? Stick with the original recovery drink. Highland Dairy's chocolate milk contains 13 essential nutrients, including protein and electrolytes, helping you build muscle and hydrate better than water. Our Chocolicious milk is perfect for building healthy bones in little ones and maintaining bone health in adults. It's chocolate milk with no artificial growth hormones, and it's locally made, so you know you're getting the best for your body. Highland, locally made, naturally delicious.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
You are listening to Hastings College Basketball on Extreme Sports.
Mike Will back here in Fremont, getting set for Hastings College men's basketball here tonight on Extreme Sports. We'll get you the starting lineups. They are brought to you by Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be. Hastings will go with Maverick Binder, a 6-foot freshman out of Auburn. Deron Hall, the 5'10" junior from Glendale Heights, Illinois. David Ogalade, a 6'1" junior from Glenarden, Maryland. Cameron Caraglio gets his start. 6'3", a junior out of Phoenix, Arizona. Hunter Hill is also another starter, 6'6", a sophomore out of Henderson, Colorado. For Midland, their starters will be Trey McCain, He is a 6-foot freshman out of Decorah, Iowa. Ryan Larson is a 6'3" and senior out of Millard West. Reese Kissinger is a 6-foot graduate senior, a fifth-year player out of Ashland Greenwood. Jeff Roselle, a 6'6" and sophomore out of Gretna. And then Jake Orr is a 6'2" and junior out of Omaha, Roncalli. Midland 12-15 on the season, 7-12 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Currently tied for 7th place in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Remember, the top 8 teams qualifying for the postseason tournament that gets underway next week. So Midland will play in the postseason tourney. Broncos are 3-22 on the season, 2-16 in the conference. Hastings will not play in the postseason tournament next week, just a year removed from winning the conference championship a season ago. So it's been a tough one for Todd Rudder and the Broncos here for this year, sitting at 3-22. They're 2-16 in the conference. Hastings has lost 5 games in a row. Hastings will be in their crimson uniforms here this afternoon, their white trim. Broncos will shoot to our basket to our left. Midland going to be in their white uniforms with their blue and orange trim.